Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is now time for another Pokemon card binder update, and we have quite the stack today. We actually have a PSA card, and although PSA cards are very cool, we do need to crack into it to get this beauty. It is the Mew from Rumble to go onto our Mew appreciation page. So let's not waste any time, let's crack into this slab, let's put these cards in and let's get into our binders. So here we are, one of our main additions to the set today. It's a PSA 7 Pokemon Rumble Mew card, and it's only 49 population and now it's about to be 48. I always get very tense when breaking into PSA slabs. I haven't found a perfect way yet. I feel Mr. Hammer is probably the best way. Here I thought I'd already dinged the card, sadly I was like, ooh, no, didn't feel too great about that. It's just so tense, but sometimes it's the only way to know you're getting an authentic card if you buy a graded card at a lower graded, quality. And I suppose that other collectors feel the same way as well. I've been tricked into fake cards before, so to find what I want, and especially sometimes at a cheaper price than a raw card, and to have the certainty that you're getting a genuine card as well, sometimes it's worth the risk. Just maybe finding a better and more practical and safer way to remove your cards from the slab is probably what I need to look at next. But even so, we've cracked into the main base. We've managed to find an opening, and we're just going to pry open the final piece of plastic encasing for the card, just so it can slip out nicely without being bent or broken. And I know a lot of people are on edge watching this. I am too, watching it back. Oh my goodness, what am I thinking? There's got to be an easier way to do this. There's got to be an easier way. And it's so delicate because I don't want to scratch the card either with the shards of plastic that are protruding as well. It's very tense. It's a very tense procedure. But we managed to free our Mew out of its plastic prison. Let's sleeve it up and let's go. Okay, now we've got the most destructive part of the video out of the way. It's now time to put this amazing stack of Pokemon cards into our appreciation binder and a couple of other binders down here, which will be revealed very soon. So today there'll be no sets being completed, no additions to any sets that are ongoing at the moment. They will literally all be appreciation cards today. Everything you see will be going into our appreciation binder. So we're going to begin. We have a Venusaur EX from, I believe it's 151, but I could be wrong. So let's go all the way over to Venusaur, which actually I've already skipped him. There we go. So we've got Venusaur. So we've got our old Venusaur EX from Evolutions here. So it's only fitting that we put this lovely Venusaur in as well. And we're just going to have it right next to our CD promo in the middle. But that's not all for this page. We also have a Japanese Erika's Venusaur as well, which is very beautiful. One from one of my favourite sets. So I think vintage, we're just going to put in the top right hand side there. There we are. Just make sure that's all central. Nice. 2 additions to our Venusaur page. Next, you've probably already seen it, but we do have a Blastoise EX as well. So let's get over to Blastoise. There he is. Definitely lacking. Need some cards in. EX is a perfect addition to this page. Just like the Venusaur on the right hand side. Wonderful. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Next of all, we are going over to see Lapras. I believe it's from Stellar Crown. I could be wrong. But I quite like the terrestrial design cards with the rainbow. I like rainbow design cards. I don't like full-on rainbows. I mean, not everyone does. I think some are fantastic, don't get me wrong. But I think this just kind of is a nice blend. So we've got one of our newer cards here. So Lapras is more or less complete. We've got some vintage GXs, shiny versions, and some obviously other gimmicks. And that beautiful card from V-Star Universe. We are now going to put this Lapras EX straight in here, and the page looks beautiful. Looks very, very good. Full page of gorgeous Lapras cards. Excellent. Moving on, we have managed to get, this is a card I've had my eyes on for a while. It's the promo from 151. It's the Snorlax. It's actually still in its packaging as well. Could take it out, but I prefer to just keep them in. And yeah, look at that Pidgey just sleeping on his sleeping belly. So let's go over to our Snorlax page. Here he is, the boy himself. Now where do we put this? This is like one of our first proper full art designs. You know what? I'm going to pop this in here. I think I'm going to pop this one in here for now. Just right in the centre of the slightly newer Snorlax cards we own. So let's slide that nicely in there. Oh yes, very nice, very nice. Oh, that page looks very good. Obviously, I can always swap these out if I find anything else that I like. The Snorlax, I mean, that definitely will happen at some point. However, this is wicked. Look, I'm liking the way the double pages spread has come for Snorlax, because there's so many cool Snorlax cards. I remember my friend Ryan saying it's a pulverizing pancake moved Snorlax, which is really cool. Right, next we have got some of our legendary birds. I want to just skip over to Articuno quick. So again, I don't have to collect the most rarest cards, it's just cards that I find cool. So here's a holographic Articuno, which I think is quite beautiful. We've got the Galarian forms down here. You know what? We're going to pop it in the top right hand here. That looks very nice. Yeah, we've got some vintage, and then we get something really new as well. Excellent. I might have a reshuffle of this, but I quite like having the, as I said in the last video, it's nice to appreciate the Galarian forms as well, especially as they play such a big part in Pokemon Go. And trying to chase them, it's very good. Quite like Zapdos, I more or less think that page is primarily done. Maybe could change the Go, but we shall see. We shall see. Or yeah, excellent. Another addition to our legendary birds, and that's not all. You already see just beforehand. We also have this beautiful Moltres. Really cool artwork. I like it. I like it a lot. And I think we are going to put it on the top right, I believe. Yes, we've got some newer Moltres down here. Yeah, I think this Moltres, a slightly more cartoony version, obviously yellow borders, can go at the top. Excellent. Now, here's an addition. There's a new page. It was just starting. We have managed to get the stained glass birds. Now, I do want to make a page that has art with all the birds in. I know it's going to be quite difficult, but I thought this would be a beautiful centerpiece. The stained glass birds with Moltres, Articuno and Zapdos all in one. So that is going to be our centerpiece, our crown jewel in the middle of that page. And we'll just surround it. Maybe we'll do some individual cards around it. Who knows? Who knows? But yes, perfect. Nice new start, a new page. Here he is. We've released him from his plastic prison. It's the Mew from the Rumble series. Now, we do already have the Mewtwo from Rumble, so I feel it's only fitting that we put Mew next to Mewtwo as an accompaniment. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, it was hard to break open a graded 7 card. There was, like I said earlier, there's only 49 population of those. Now there's 48. But this is what I want. I wanted a binder where I can appreciate and enjoy it and what we create with the cards. So Mew is missing has a few slots missing, which maybe we shall come back to in the future. Maybe Bubble Mew might be a really cool addition to put in here. If the card wasn't so expensive, I'd jump on that, but who knows in time, maybe there'll be a different Mew from a different set. I'm like, oh, I love that art, and that'll be it. Yeah, so Mewtwo is more or less done. Pretty happy with Mewtwo. Just nice to see these two together at last on this double page. But not only that, so obviously we have our Espeon page. So I know I've got an Espeon in here somewhere. Here we go. So we do have an Espeon we can put in. It's a nice Espeon, just a regular Espeon, but still very nice. So Espeon, we're going to put you just down the bottom here, and then maybe at some point we shall have an Umbreon to accompany this. So it's not always got to be the most expensive card, sometimes just the cards you like. So this will be nice to the Espeon page. But not only that, we are actually going to fast forward. I believe we're going to fast forward. Let's have a look. No, not yet. We are in Gen 2 territory now, and we actually have a full art Scizor EX, which is really cool. We've already got this one in here, this beautiful art there. So we're going to put this one just here on the left hand side. Maybe I keep looking for shiny Scizors, because I know some, I think it's a shiny Scizor GX, I believe, that would be really nice as well to place on this page. But yeah, there we go. We've completed the row. This Scizor, which is very, very, very nice. But that's not it for this binder. We do actually have one more addition to put in, and it's all the way towards the back. Now, ever since doing a Charizard page, it was very difficult because I had to take my CD promo out here for the start. So I've kind of been missing a vintage Charizard on this page. I've been trying to find something that was cool, but it wasn't too pricey. So I've landed on this, I think it's Call to Power, I believe it is. Holographic Charizard for 2007. The art you've seen from everywhere on lots of different games. Yeah, I just think it's really cool. So this is going to be our edition. That's going to fill in the slot nicely in the centre for Charizard. I'm not going to go for a gold star Charizard. I just think they're stupidly expensive for what they are. I'm just happy to have a vintage Charizard back in there. So yes, that concludes the yellow appreciation binder. But it's not over yet because we're going into Gen 3. Here we are, it's now time for Gen 3. Now I have done a bit of reorganising this binder. You probably haven't seen this very much. But basically it's going to be an appreciation binder with mostly Gen 3 Pokemon. However, there will be some little mini sets in here as well, possibly in McDonald's. The worst one I want to show you though is the lovely man from ENR Adventures, Ryan, actually gave me a full set of the Halloween series from this year, which is really nice. And I've also added my own pulls from the Halloween set the year before. So basically this this whole first section of the binder is literally just Halloween and Trick or Trade, which is really cool. So like I said, I've got some of my older ones there that we pulled together on the channel years ago, actually with Ryan and his partner. And yeah, so this is really nice. This is just really nice to see. So maybe when the next Trick or Trade packs come out next year, we will certainly add these to them as well. But anyway, we're not talking about that today, Trick or Trade. We are talking about appreciation, and I'm appreciating very much a Wailord. So let's find a Wailord page. I've got so many pages I can fill in now. It's really nice to just have freedom to, like, oh, I like this card. Oh, I like this Pokemon. I can create this page. I can make this page. Oh, I've got lots of versions of this card. And you actually see some a little bit later in Gen 3. We're getting closer. There's our Slacking. I will probably end up reorganising and putting these in Pokedex order as they come more filled out. I'll get them into Pokedex order. We will get some more Slackings. I'm definitely slacking on the Slacking page, I must say. Here it is, the Wailord. We actually have this gorgeous Wailord EX. There's actually quite a few. I saw a lot of Wailord cards recently, and I should have picked more up, but I was like, I'm not sure if I have some of these artworks already. So I know I saw that one sharp on the right hand side, but this EX, I definitely know I didn't have that. So an EX of this magnitude can only go in the middle row. Wilma will be working on you soon, but gorgeous Wailord EX is in the binder. In the binder? In the binder. Also, actually, I think we're going to just swing back a bit because we are actually going to create a page now. Yeah, I know it's not Pokedex order, but an underrated Pokemon I really appreciate from Pokemon Colosseum is Absol. This is a really nice Absol card. I can't remember. I think this might have been V-Star Universe, but I could be wrong. Anyway, I thought Absol deserves a page of his own, so we're going to create an Absol page. I'm going to put this one down the corner here. That's not the only Absol card I managed to get out of my collection while sorting out. I also found this beauty as well. Absol is very misunderstood Pokemon. I think he has some connections with the weather and can cause disasters, sadly, or basically appears just for a disaster is about to occur, and he kind of gets a bad reputation. But I like him. I appreciate him. I love the artwork in one of my Pokemon Colosseum books. So that's kind of why I want to put a page for Absol, really. Next, we are going to be creating another page, and it's going to be a double page spread this time. I'm just going to make sure we've got the room. Otherwise, I might just bring this back a little bit. Oh no, this is perfect. Right then, so the Latias and Latios. We're going to start here with our Latios. We've got 2 cards to place in. This one's from Shiny Legends. I had a spare one just around, so I think we're going to put that one up here. And then we're going to put this Dragon type. Again, this was from V-Star Universe, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to put this one here on the right hand side. Obviously, you've got the lots of Latias and Latios EXs and full arts, and the what's it called, the Love Heart one that's going around. Beautiful card, but I ain't willing to pay that price for it, so I'll make a page of my own appreciation with slightly less valued cards but more appreciated in a sense. Right then, we've also, not only that, we also have Latias. So obviously Latias and Latios, similar to the Espeon and Umbreon pages, just going to keep them side by side because they're both synonymous with each other. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then that's not all, because we actually do have something a bit more grandiose. We actually have a Latias EX. Look at that, nice, very, very nice, from one of the newer sets, I believe. Now there are some special art rares for Latias and Latias, and they will only increase in price, but this is beautiful. And if I could find a version for Latias, just go in the center there, mission complete. So let's slide this bad boy in. Excellent, beautiful. So that is all the cards for our appreciation binder. Now we've gone through Gen 1, we've gone through Gen 2, and we've done some new pages in Gen 3. It's nice because I've had a big sort out of my cards and I'm going to be trading a lot in soon. So it's nice to really hone down on what do I want to keep, what do I want to get rid of, what do I want to trade in. But it's now time for the best. I'd say we've saved the best for last, I'd argue. So come and join me in a second. Now, I know I've mentioned it on the channel many times before, but I'm so looking forward to the Glory of Team Rocket set coming out next year. And it's inspired me to go after some of the Rocket Returns set. And I've got some of my favourite Pokemon, especially linking to Colosseum with the Shadow Pokemon. We've got Team Rocket's Entei EX in Japanese. What a stunning card this is. Absolutely gorgeous. Not only that, we have Rocket's Suicune EX as well. Again, beautiful art, great holographic in Japanese. Really, really pleased with that as well. And then finally, last but not least, in English actually, got it for a very, very good price. It's the Rocket's Raikou as well. And again, I think this is even cooler, to be honest with you. Raikou is probably my least favourite, but with this one, it is my favourite out of these three, I believe. So yeah, basically, wanted to get some Team Rocket Returns kind of cards, Dark Pokemon, Rockets cards kind of thing in honour for the next set that's coming out. I believe it's in May. I wanted to get some Rocket, and obviously I love Pokemon Colosseum, my favourite game of all time. These were some of the hardest things to capture in that game, and I've got such big memories tied to each and every one of the legendary beasts, dogs, cats, whatever you want to call them. So we're going to add these to our Team Rocket page, so let's get straight into that. It is so nice. I mean, a lot of sets come in trios. I mean, I know there's a Team Rocket's Articuno, Moltres and Zapdos, which, believe me, I'm tempted to for their individual pages. But with this one, I just want to go into our vintage binder and just go over to the Team Rocket set. And just wanted to put these in because, you know, Team Rocket, it also represents Dark Pokemon, Shadow Pokemon, you know, Evil Team's Pokemon, which I think they're brilliant, and I really hope they pull out some amazing stuff next year. Here we go, here's our Team Rocket page. We have Meowth, we have a Dark Arbok, and maybe one day we'll get a Dark Weezing to accompany Jesse and James's Pokemon there. So let's start off with, it's a hard order to go in, but I think I've got the order I want to do. Here we go, Team Rocket, Entei EX. Goes nicely on the left hand side. Then we're going to go for the Suicune. Just look at that card. It's just wicked. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Very menacing, very scary looking. So it's supposed to be quite peaceful. Walks on water Pokemon. 5 for Entei, water for Suicune. Last but not least, we actually have like some dark electric lightning bolts coming out of Raikou, which is brilliant. Oh, this is I really do appreciate this one. This one's a gorgeous card. I like all three, of course I do. I love all three, but that Raikou, wow, amazing. I don't really know what I'm going to put. I think Dark Weezing has to take a spot here, but maybe a trainer, maybe a Rocket kind of trainer card here. We'll see. But yeah, this is the main meat and potatoes of the video. Here we go. It is our trio of Dark Legendary Beasts. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching this Pokemon card update and PSA graded slab cracking as well. I hope you enjoyed. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.